Hi, my name is Fernanda Leon. This is my final project for the class of Negotiation in Europe, and today I'd like to share a personal reflection on the three main institutions of the European Union that are the European Parliament, the Council of the European Union, and the European Commission. As I learn more about them, I come to appreciate not just their individual roles, but what they represent collectively, which is a commitment to unity, democracy, and cooperation across borders. So let's start with the European Parliament. This is the institution that directly represents the people of the European Union. Members of the European Parliament are elected every 5 years by citizens from all member states. And what I find truly inspiring is how this parliament brings together so many languages, cultures, and political views, and yet it works. It's a symbol of how democracy can function on a supranational level, and to me, the European Parliament reminds us that every citizen has a voice, and it reinforces the importance of voting and civic engagement in shaping the future of Europe. Next is the Council of the European Union, which represents the governments of the member states. Depending on the topic, whether it's health, education, finance, different ministers from each country come together to make decisions. And I see this institution as a place where national interests meet collective goals. It is where compromise happens, where unity is negotiated. And while that process isn't always smooth, it always shows how much value the European Union places on balance and mutual respect. And finally, there's the European Commission. This is in many ways the engine of the European Union. It proposes legislation, ensures that the European Union laws are properly implemented, and represents the European Union on the global stage. And what stands out to me about the Commission is that it doesn't represent individual countries, it represents the interests of the European Union as a whole. That's powerful. It tells me that despite the national differences, there's a space where long-term vision and collective responsibility are prioritized. And together, these three institutions form a system of checks and balances that aims to ensure fairness, efficiency, and democratic legitimacy. And personally, I think this structure is more than just a political arrangement, it's a statement. It says that collaboration is possible, even across dozens of nations with different histories and priorities. In a world that often feels divided, the European Union offers a bold, ongoing experiment in unity. And yes, it has flaws and challenges, but it also shows that can happen when countries choose cooperation over competition. And learning about these institutions has given me a deep respect for the complexity and ambition of the European project. So I'll end this with this thought. The European Union isn't just a political entity. It's a living example of what it means to build bridges instead of walls. It's a reminder that while national identity matters, so does shared purpose. And maybe if we keep working together, we can build a future that's more just, more peaceful, and more united beyond borders. Thank you very much, and I hope this was helpful or enjoyable.